All right, here we go. Let's get started. Good morning, everyone. This is Move It Sister Live. It is Monday. What is it? August 17th already? Oh my gosh. Anyway, we're here for another session of Sister. Let me just get out of here because I can hear myself talking on another tab. Okay, yeah, the technology just never ceases uh to fluster me. One day I'll figure it out. Anyway, hello, good morning. I'm Pam Sano. I'm the founder of Fit at 55, and I'm your host for this workout series. So, in case you're new here, this is a workout session that we do every Monday morning. Every week, we target a different muscle group. We rotate it between core and abs, arms and shoulders, back, legs. Today is all about arms and shoulders. We're gonna throw in some wrist movement too because that's important too. All of our joints, as we age, they can get stiff and sore, and we're going to make sure that that doesn't happen, or at least we're going to mitigate it. Okay, so today we'll need some. If you've got light weights, you can use them. It's not mandatory. I've got 5 pound weights. I've got 2.5 pound weights. Either one of those will suffice. If you don't have either one, use water bottles. If you don't have those handy, just do body weight. Just go through the motions without the weights. All is perfectly fine. Any movement is better than no movement. Okay, so for today, well, not just for today, we're going to start with a quick warm up. We're going to do some marching in place, and I want you to really get your arms involved too, because we want to wake up those arms, really get our blood flowing to those muscles, get them nice and warmed up. And I see that I forgot to start my timer, so I'll have to, when we're done with the warm up, I'm going to go start the timer because we do have some timed moves today. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Yeah. And this is why we're going to do shoulder rolls next. So down, forward, up, and back. And this is why I want the timer going because I'm not good at counting while I'm exercising and talking. Oh, and there's my workout buddy. Hello. Yeah, my plan was to do each of these warm-up moves for about 30 seconds. So I'll get as close to that as I can since I forgot to start the timer. All right, let's reverse direction. We'll go for maybe 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Excellent. Excellent. That felt so good for me. I spend so much time at my computer desk and on devices. I'm sure you do too. But boy, anytime I can get a good shoulder roll in, just makes me feel like new. Okay, next we're going to do some elbow circles. So I want you to place your fingertips lightly on your shoulders, and we're just going to make circles with our elbows. So nice and as wide a circle as you can do. So we want to really warm up your shoulders. All right, let's reverse direction. Okay, next, we're going to hug ourselves. We're going to give ourselves a big hug and then open. And each time you hug yourself, switch the arm that goes on top. So I'm doing my left arm on top, open, and I'm going to do my right arm on top. It gets a little bit different stretch when you do it that way. All right, a couple more. Okay. Next up, shake your arms out. We're just going to do some wrist rolls with your fingers open and just sort of, stretch them out, kind of flex them, get them nice and loose. And now make a soft fist and then fingers open again. And let's reverse direction, keeping your fingers open and loose. And now make a nice soft fist and fingers open again, kind of wiggle them around. All right. Okay, how's that feel? Nice and warm? Okay, let's get into the main workout. We're gonna do two main circuits, followed by what I'm gonna call a forearm and grip finisher. So the first circuit, there's 3 moves in each circuit. We're gonna go through each circuit twice. We'll do probably 10 reps of each. So we'll do 10 reps of each going through, and we're gonna repeat each circuit and then get to that finisher. Okay, have I lost you? Just follow along. It's all good. You'll be fine. All right, let's grab some weights if you've got them. Um, First thing we're going to do are reverse curls. So get in a nice, your feet about hip width apart, nice tall, keep your back nice and tall and straight. And we're starting with our palms facing backward, and we're going to curl up and then down in a nice, smooth, controlled movements. That's 2. Don't forget to breathe. Keep your legs straight, but your knees soft. So don't lock your knees up. This is 5. Oh, and I still forgot to start the timer. 6. Nice and slow and controlled. 7. 8. 9. And 10. All right, great job. Okay, shake your arms out if you need to. Next up, we're going to do a chest squeeze press. So press the weights nice and tight together at your chest. And while you're maintaining that squeeze, extend and then back. 2, 3, 4. Maintain that squeeze. 5, 6. Nice slow controlled motion. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, great job. One more move, we'll take a break, and then we'll go back and do that whole circuit again. So last move, take one of your weights, and you're going to hold it above your head with both hands on the weight, and then just drop it behind you, keeping your elbows facing forward. Try not to do this. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm trying not to bump the microphone. 7 on my glasses because I know that creates a lot of really annoying staticky feedback. I think that's 9 and 10. All right, let's put that down and let's shake it out. Take a quick water break. We're really going to work our arms today, so we want to make sure we shake it out, stay loose, and stay hydrated. So take a break, take a water break, pet your cat or your dog or your guinea pig, whatever you got. You bought me a toy. Thank you. Okay. Let's do that circuit again. So starting with the reverse curls. So palms facing behind you and then slowly lift up and back down. Keep your elbows by your sides. Try not to do something like this. We'll call this 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Next up, we're going to do that chest squeeze press. So weights in by your chest, squeeze together, and then out in front. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, sweating already. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, put the weights down, shake it out, and then we're going to grab one weight and do those tricep overhead extensions. So one weight overhead, both hands on the weight, and drop down, elbows tracking forward. 3, 4, hope I'm not bumping the mic. If I am, I apologize. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Those are considerably harder when you're worried about not bumping a mic on the side of your face. Okay, let's put the weights down. Take another quick drink, and we'll get right into circuit number 2. Okay, you ready to get back to it? So this one is called a hug the tree fly. So we're going to hold our arms in a slightly rounded position, and then we're going to open them up to the sides and then bring them together like we're hugging a big tree. 2, nice and slow, controlled movements. 3, 4, 5. We'll do 10 of these. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, arms down. Shake them out. Put your weights down for a second if you need to. Next, we're going to do, these are called Zotman curls. So we're going to start like we did with the reverse curls, only when we get to the top, we're going to flip our hands around and then lower them with our palms facing forward. So start with palms facing backward, up to the shoulders, flip around, and back down. This is 3, 4, nice slow controlled movement. Don't forget to breathe. This is 5, 6. I love arms day. 7. I pride myself on 8 for being able to still lift heavy things at my age. 9 and 10. But I work at it. You got to work at it. It's not going to come naturally. Well, maybe for some of you it does. For me, it does not. Okay, next up, we're going to hinge forward at the hips slightly, bend your knees slightly, and keep nice soft elbows. And we're just going to go behind our back and then to front. 2, 3, 4. Keep your back nice and straight if you can. 5, 6, 7. We're doing 10 of these also. 8, 9, and 10. All right, arms down. You can put the weights down for a second. Take another pet break and a water break, of course. We're going to repeat that circuit as well. We'll do another 10 reps of each, and then we'll move on to the finisher. Are you excited? All right, here we go. So we're going to start with our arms up, nice and soft, and hold your arms in softly rounded position. And then we're going to bring them back together like we're hugging a big tree. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. You got this. 9 and 10. All the way in and down. All right. Awesome job. Next up, we're going to do those Zotman curls. So remember, this is where we're starting with palms facing behind us. We're going to lift up, switch direction. So our palms are now facing forward and down. So back. That's 2. That's 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 2 more. You got this. 9. Last one. Make it the best one. Here we go. 10. Nice and slow down. All right. Great job. Great job, ladies. Okay. These last one we're going to do are those bent over straight arm sweeps. So bend forward at the hip a little bit, keeping your back as straight as possible. Bend slightly at the knees. And we're just going to go behind our back and then back to the front. That's 3, I think. 4, 5, 6, 7. If you want to level this up, keep your arms all the way straight. 9 and 10. It's considerably harder that way, but it also really works your shoulders and your upper arms. So try and work up to that. All right, let's put the weights down for just a second and grab some water. And I am going to turn the timer on this time because I really want to, there we go. I really want to time these. Okay. So we are going to start with some, we're not going to use weights for this. Are we going to use weights? Nope, no weights. You know what? I'm going to use my 2.5 pounders. Sorry, just called an audible on you. You do not have to use weights for this. Really not necessary. But we'll see how it goes. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, we want to keep our elbows tucked in as close to our side as possible for all of these next few moves. So first, we're just going to do some wrist curls. About 10 more seconds, and then we're going to reverse direction and close your hand into a nice soft fist. All right, and reverse direction, hands open. And close them into a nice soft fist. 5 more seconds. All right. Next up, we're gonna do we're gonna do some rotations like you're turning a doorknob. So just with your arms, your palms facing down, we're just going to rotate them up and then back down, like you're literally turning a doorknob. And we'll do this for 30 seconds as well. About halfway done. Okay. Shake your arms out, shake your hands out. Next up, we're just going to squeeze our fists and then open and spread your fingers. And this might sound very, very basic, but if you're starting to suffer from maybe a little bit of arthritis in your fingers, this will really help. This will really feel good. I'm just starting to notice in a couple of my fingers, they're getting a little tight sometimes and they kind of crack and pop. Never had that before. Okay, last thing we're going to do in the forearm and grip finisher, just press your palms together and pulse. So you're just going to press and then release. Halfway done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Okay, shake it out. We'll do a quick cool down, and then I'm going to let you get out of here. So for a cool down today, I want to do some shoulder stretches because we did work our shoulders pretty well. So just take your right elbow and left hand. Had to think about that for a second, and then just gently pull it across your chest. And switch sides. Shake your arms out whenever and how often you need to. Okay, do a couple more. And last one each side. Nice gentle stretch. Okay, shake it out. Now take your right elbow, left hand, and gently pull it down behind your head. And back to center and reverse side. Trying really hard not to bump that microphone. We cleaned out our crawl space yesterday, or got most of it done anyway. Took a lot of stuff out to out to the garbage. So I got some heavy lifting in yesterday too. The crawl space is just too easy just to chuck things in there that you haven't used in a while, because it's not finished space. And we don't go in there unless we're getting stuff in or out of storage. So it's just too easy to just use it as kind of like the junk collector. So anyway, so I'm feeling good today, but I can tell that uh, I can tell that I lifted yesterday. Okay, last thing we're gonna do: hands behind your back, and just open your chest and breathe. And if you want to sort of move your hands away from your back to get even a more of a chest stretch, you can do that too. Get your shoulders nice and stretched out. Stand nice and tall. Take nice deep breaths. Okay, one more nice stretch. Nice deep breath in and let it out. Shake your arms out, feeling nice and loose. Strong arms, not just about having nice toned, nice looking arms, although, that's just a fringe benefit if that's something that's important. Nothing wrong with that at all. But strong arms help us lift and carry heavy items. They help us clean out our crawl spaces, and they just help us navigate everyday life just more easily. So today, you showed up, you did the work, and you got stronger today. So that all counts. Everything counts. Thanks so much for joining me today. I will see you next week, same time, same place. See you then. Have a great week, guys. Bye.